Well, he's breathing just fine now, but I just wanted to do a quick video and talk about how Shiloh got pneumonia and how we've been dealing with it.
Yeah.
As you can tell, he's super happy. And honestly, the doctor didn't even know that he was sick. He listened to his chest and looked at him and was like, I'll be surprised if this comes back with anything, but he did an x-ray. The reason he did an x-ray is because his O2 levels were 69 to 75. And they were mind-boggled because he looked just like this. He was happy. They were like, his color should be blue. They were checking his toes and his fingernails, and they used 2 different cords. They checked me, they checked the student that was there working with them, and she came back 100, mine came back 99, and they tested it again on a different foot, and it came back again 69 to low 70s, and so they were like, do you want to go to the ER? Oh, no, I definitely don't want to go to the ER. I hate the ER. So I took him to the diagnostic center and got an x-ray done, and then I went back to the doctor's office. In the meantime, I texted everybody to pray for him, and so we had a bunch of people praying, got so many text messages. I posted it on Facebook, which I don't normally do, to please pray for him. And so we had so many people praying. And after the x-ray, I just had some questions because we were so quick in and out. He was like, just go get this done really fast. But after the x-ray, his prescription wasn't ready. We had to do breathing treatments, and I didn't want to have to go home and then come back and get it. And I wanted to go ahead and get him a breathing treatment, right away. So I went back to the doctor's office, and I asked if I could get the prescription for that and just take it straight in, because the pharmacy didn't have it at all. And so I think she sent it in then, because I saw a timestamp on it when she showed me that it was sent, and it was like 2 minutes before. But anyways, he had lost a half a pound because I took him in on Friday, and he was just stuffy and congested a little bit. Samuel was too, which Samuel's doing fine now. But they both had a little bit of a fever the night before, and I say a little bit. Samuel's was like 103.5, and Shiloh's was 102. And so I took him in. He said they looked fine. I told him that I had some stuff and could give him a breathing treatment. He's like, no, he's fine. He's not wheezing. There's no problems. Well, Sunday rolls around, and he is not doing very good. And I was like, well, he said no, give him breathing treatment, so I didn't do it. And then he was better. He was not better. He was not worse on Monday. So, but I could just hear him, like, I don't know. There was some retractions, but he was still breathing okay. I just felt like something was off. So my mom brought over like an adult O2 monitor, and we put it on his little finger, and it showed 89 to like 72. So I called it 89 to 92. So I called the doctor's office, and they said, well, if that was right, that would it be good, but I don't think it's reading right, so you can bring him in if you want to. So I immediately brought him in, and that's when we found out it was really low. So fast forward, I get the x-ray, I take him back, because he had lost half a pound from Friday to Monday. And he's not a little guy, so I guess because of that, the doctor said it's fine. But that's a lot of weight to lose for a baby just in a few days. He was definitely dehydrated because he wasn't wanting to eat over those few days because he didn't feel good. But he was having wet diapers. He wasn't like completely dehydrated. He just wasn't as wet as normal. But on Friday, the doctor was like, suction is the best thing you can do. So I had all of these already, and I just kept using them. but they're electric nose suckers, and two different ones. And this one, pretty sure I got at Walmart, and it has a light in there, so it's really good because you can see, like, if you're getting anything out, especially when it's dark. And this is a Neil Med by Dr. Mehta, and I'll show you what it looks like. So you have to push the button, and when you let off, it turns off, and it works. It works pretty good. But in the midst of this, I found I like this one better. This is a Grown Z, and I got it off Amazon. There's a bunch of pieces in here you gotta take apart and get it clean. It doesn't hurt. I've done it while he's sleeping and he doesn't wake up, but he doesn't love it. This one's super quiet. I don't even know if you'll be able to hear it. His outlet saying that he's not getting a good reading. This light is not as functional, but it keeps the baby kind of occupied while you're sucking his nose. And there's music. And as you can see, he's smiling at it. But if I did do it, he would probably fuss. He doesn't actually want to do it. He just obviously wants to play with it. So, I think I would go for this one. I think they were pretty much the same price, but I definitely prefer this one over that one. I also was able to go to the consignment shop. I actually stopped on the way and parked right out front of the door and just popped in the door and grabbed it and Venmoed them and grabbed an owlet. And so right now it's saying it's not getting a good reading, but I've been able to keep this on his foot and know the whole time if, you know, what his levels were. So that's been super convenient. But it's mainly the reason the doctor let me even stay home, because he had told me that he didn't think he had pneumonia, but if it came back with something, that I would have to have him admitted. So when he called me, I said, listen, I got this monitor, I can check his O2 at home, I can do the breathing treatments, give him his antibiotics, everything at home. So he let us stay home, and he was never, I mean, he didn't want me to put him down. He would fuss a lot when I put him down, but he's a happy boy. But those two things helped a lot. The outlet, being able to get the mucus out. So I would say get one of these. Probably don't need an O2 monitor, but if it hadn't been for checking his O2, we never would have known anything more than just a cold was wrong. So, so I'm glad that intuition kicked in and I knew to get him to the doctor. Hey! Hey! So that's it. I just wanted to talk about maybe the snow sucker and say definitely get one.